Hello and welcome to the Tigre.pup channel. In this video I'll be attempting to cut and style a drag wig that I purchased from Amazon. If this topic interests you, then please keep watching. Okay, so this is my second time trying to do a drag wig. I did a previous video. I'll try to leave a link down below. And in that video, I had bought this synthetic hair wig, and it was pretty cheap. I want to say about $10 or something like that. Yeah, there you go. And it shed so terribly. I tried to curl it, and basically it just came out really bad. I looked like this guy here. I can't think his name right now. That's David Koresh, sorry. Okay, so this is the wig I bought. It's blonde, and it was a few dollars more, it's 17, so it's like double the price of what I had the last time. Well, it's $7 extra. It had pretty good ratings. Right here is the date that I purchased it, and I was able to get it returned, shipped, and at my doorstep the very next day. So that's what you can see right here. So when I purchased this wig, I had the idea of creating this sort of look. It's very 80s mullet type of look that was, I kind of like it. I think it's still pretty cool, but it's not very popular anymore. But this is the package right here, and we're going to open it up and see what we have going on the inside. Okay, so I would like to say that they have very nice packaging. It's a pretty cool thing they got going on. Here is a wig cap to keep your hair in place or out of the way so it doesn't get caught up with the wig and the little claws in the wig. Here are instruction guide on how to use the cap so you can put it on before you put on the wig. Here are care tips so that you can know how to care for your new wig. Here it is. Here it's synthetic blonde hair. It's basically a men's mullet haircut. Right here I'm just letting you see what the hair looks like. It has like a nice body wave texture to it. And here is the cap construction. Okay, so I have the wig here, and I'm going to try it on, and we're going to take a look and see what it looks like. Okay, so now that I have the wig on, I think it looks pretty nice. The only thing I don't like is that it's very thin. The cap is very small. It barely fits my head, but I mean, you get the idea here. A nice body wave in the back, and you have the nice textured wave. As you can see, it's shedding already, and right here I'm just showing you where the cap meets stops on my head. And so I'm just brushing the hair through. I'm getting a lot of tangles on the very ends, and like I said before, the hair is shedding. But all in all, I like the style of the hair. None of the waves are crimped or anything. So right here I'm going to go and start trying to cut the wig into a style. I'm going to start with the sideburns here. Because the wig does not fit my head, what I'm going to do is try to keep these long, because it covers up the side of my hair, so I didn't want to have that exposed. So what you see me doing here is taking the back, and I'm ponytailing that out of the way and trying to take equal amount of hair on either side, and then I'm just going to slither cut that so it's not a blunt line. So that's supposed to be along the front. So I'm going to try to do the same thing on the other side, and as you can see here, it has no blunt lines, so I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, at least try to. It's pretty hard to cut your own hair with a wig on, you know what I mean? So I'm going to check, see if it's balanced. I can see one side is a little bit longer, so I'm going to try to fix that. And so that's what I have so far. Okay, so up next, I'm thinking maybe I should cut it shorter. Like I said, the ends, they kept getting split and tangly. So right here, I'm just trying to slither cut it into in this particular general area. Because like I said, I didn't mind the length. It's just that it just kept getting really tangled. I mean, I just got it out of the package, so I don't understand why that would be happening. So I'm going to try it. Attempt to do the same thing on the other side. Instead of me just going straight across, I'm kind of like slithering it, going across, so that it won't have any blunt ends or edges. Okay, the wig looks like Joe Dirt. I think that's his name. So I'm gonna finish styling the hair because I cut it on my head. I want to make sure it's nice and even on either side. So I'm point cutting it to take off any awkward ends or whatever. So right here, I'm just trying to blend the top with the back. So I'm slithering the shortest piece from the top portion and graduating it to the lengths all the way from the bottom down, if that makes any sense. Okay, so up next I'm going to take my thinning shears and try to add a little bit more texture so that when I tease the hair, it'll actually tease instead of just it has like little short pieces where it actually does tease the hair and add more lift and volume, and maybe I can hide some of those tracks. So right here I'm just twisting the hair so it's not an even cut into the hair, so you won't be able to see any lines or anything. So I'm cutting at an angle, I'm twisting the hair and everything. So right here I'm trying to separate the top from the bottom because I felt like the bottom was a little too flat, and I decided, you know, I want to curl it. Of course, by this not being human hair, I'm not able to control the amount of curl, but I'm just going to do the very best that I can. And what I mean by it being synthetic hair and doing the best that I can is because even though this says heat resistant hair, it still doesn't curl quite as well as human hair. And I don't know, I just like to work with human hair better. So right here I'm just taking some Velcro rollers that I purchased when I was in Georgia for Hurricane Ida, and I'm just doing a basic roller set. And right here I'm just going to show you what the roller set I did. Like I said, I left the top out because it had enough curl. I didn't really want too much, so I just heated up some hot boiling water and soaked the hair in it for like 15 minutes to encourage a curl. That's been my best experience when doing these synthetic wigs, so that's pretty much what I do. I don't have a steamer, so that's not an option for me right now. So like I said, I just left the top alone, hanging out, and then I let the wig soak into that water for about 15 minutes. Now once the hair has dried, this is what I got. It's a little bit, well, it's okay, it's a lot bit more curly than I would have liked. However, we're just going to try to work with it. Okay, so here's the finished look once it's been brushed out. It still looks pretty nice. At least you don't see any tracks in the back. So I'm kind of trying to do what everyone does when they do those drag wigs. They have your Got2b hairspray, you have your blow dryer, and I have my paddle brush, and I think I have my teasing comb if I'm not mistaken. I have my clips. Yeah, here's my teasing comb and my pick to try to push the hair down. Okay, so I'm trying to do the very best I can with teasing. I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was in beauty school, teasing just wasn't my thing. Even though we had to do this for a state board and stuff like that, it wasn't something I was looking forward to, let's just say that. But this is what I'm trying to do, trying to tease the hair and try to make it look, you know, full and thick, even though it's pretty much limited because, like I said, the cap was very small and the amount of hair that was on there wasn't very much, and it barely covered my head. And yeah, so that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so now I'm trying to comb skim the top portion of the hair to try to make it not too frizzy and bushy, like what you're supposed to do once you've teased hair and stuff like that. And it's not coming quite like I would have liked. However, I mean, it doesn't look terrible. you know, because it has like this 80s or 50s look to it. I have a bang, and I have a short crop on the top, and nice full bodied waves and curls at the very bottom. So it's definitely something that I can work with. I think I did very good spending a little extra money on a high quality wig. This one, it doesn't shed like crazy like that $9 one. So far I'm pretty satisfied, and I think I can get a couple of uses out of it too. So I think that was well worth the price that I paid, the $17. Okay, so again, I'm using my pick to try to fluff the hair up into different directions, and gently comb or skim it into a shape. And as you can see, sometimes you actually take out the tease, which isn't very good because it kind of defeats the purpose. But I'm taking the little pick, the little comb side, and trying to gently just skim the top to remove a little bit of volume, but not too much, because it'll go flat and then you have to do it all over again. So right here I'm just closing in all the gaps that I see, because like I said, the hair is pretty thin, and you don't want to see any gaps in anybody's hair. So that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so right here I'm trying to use hairspray to keep it into place. I've seen them do videos about that, and it said it's like cementing the hair into place and everything. Honestly, I don't really like hard hair, to be honest with you, but like I said, this is a drag wig, so I was trying to do the drag look. I don't think it's very much accomplished, because like I said, they do really big hair, and even if it looks terribly knotted up and wadded up and everything, they still use like make it really big. So maybe I should have gotten two, but then I didn't want to spend that much money. I don't know, this is a learning process, so this is not like a tutorial as much as it is let's figure this out together. Okay, here's the finished product, at least that's what I think it is, and we're gonna do a result. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so right here is the finished result. I'm not too much of a fan of it, giving 80s vibe with the curls and waves in the back, but it's a little bit too triangular. So I'm gonna go in and do a little bit more work. Okay, so right here I'm just lifting all the hair up to try to see if I can't get any more graduation through the back, because like I said, it was looking a little bit blocky. So that's what you see me doing here. Like I said, I'm razoring the hair so there's not any blunt ends, so I'm just zigzagging it back and forth and stuff like that. And it looked a little bit thin at the bottom, so I decided to cut a little bit off the ends. So here is I believe this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. As you can see more curls and waves in it. And here is the before look, where it was all big and blocky in the back and just kind of stood out like crazy. I didn't too much care for it at all. And here is the totally finished look. I think I like it. I wish it was a little bit bigger. I wish this cap fit. That would be nice. I'm not too much of a fan of the color, but then again, I'm not like totally against it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.